Think you know every device connected to your network? Most people don't. Today, I'll map every device on my network with a single Nmap command, identify who made each one, and show you how to spot a device that doesn't belong. Let's start. Before scanning anything, I set up a small lab. I've got 3 virtual machines, a Windows 10 client, Kali Linux, where I'll run Nmap, and Metasploitable 2, an intentionally vulnerable Linux server. They're all connected using a VirtualBox host-only network, so everything stays inside the lab. First, I need to know my own IP address. On Linux, that's easy. Just run IP-addr. My second interface has the address 192.168.56.100. Now let's check the Windows machine. Windows is 192.168.56.105. And Metasploitable is 192.168.56.108. Since every device starts with 192.168.56, the subnet is 192.168.56 byte 0/24. That's the entire network I'm about to scan. Before scanning, I always make sure the hosts are reachable. Both machines reply. Perfect. Time to let Nmap do the work. This is probably my favorite Nmap command. N tells Nmap not to scan ports. It simply discovers which devices are alive. A few seconds later, there they are. My Windows machine, Kali, Metasploitable, even the VirtualBox adapter. In less than a minute, I've built an inventory of my entire network. Now I'll run the same scan again, but this time with administrator privileges. As you can see, the results are almost identical. That's because I'm working inside a VirtualBox host-only lab, where Nmap can already discover MAC addresses without root privileges. So in this particular environment, using sudo doesn't reveal much more information. However, administrator privileges become important in the next steps. Features like operating system detection and other advanced scan types require root access to work properly. So even though the output looks almost the same here, running Nmap with sudo is still the right approach for deeper network analysis. Here's something that actually happened while recording. I accidentally typed 0 instead of the capital letter O. Nmap immediately complained that no target was specified. It's an easy mistake because they look almost identical. The correct command uses a capital O. This time, the scan runs, but look at the result. Nmap can't confidently identify the operating system. Why? Because the Windows firewall is filtering almost every response. Nmap relies on tiny differences in how operating systems answer network packets. If the firewall blocks those responses, OS detection becomes much harder. For this lab, I'm temporarily disabling Windows Firewall. Now let's run the exact same scan again. This time, Nmap has much more information to work with, and the operating system detection becomes much more accurate. Let's switch to the Metasploitable server. This is where Nmap really shines. Now it's discovering actual services: SSH, Apache, FTP, Samba, MySQL. Now this isn't just an IP address anymore. I know exactly what this machine is running. Imagine you expected 3 devices, but Nmap found 4. That's when you start asking questions. Is it another laptop? An old smart plug? A forgotten virtual machine? Or something that shouldn't be there at all? The first step in defending a network isn't blocking attackers. It's knowing what's actually connected. If you ever find a device you don't recognize, change your Wi-Fi password. Move your IoT devices onto a separate guest network, and run a quick inventory scan every month. It takes less than 30 seconds, but it tells you exactly what's living on your network. Now I want to know about your network. How many devices did Nmap find? Was the number exactly what you expected, or did you discover something surprising? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to see what those devices are actually sending across the network, check out my Wireshark video next. I'll see you there.